My friends, it's Josie and welcome to my studio. In this video, I wanted to share with you the energy update for the upcoming new moon. We have new moon on May 22nd. I'm not an astrologer. I connect with angels, I ask them questions, and I wrote down some information for you, what you and I need to know about the energy of the new moon, because we are emotional beings and we are affected by the energy of the moon. And when we understand what's going on in the world, we are more prepared and we are much more aware. So let's dive right in. This new moon is going to bring a lot of spiritual energy, and spiritual in whatever way that you understand the word spiritual. Maybe you have a relationship with your higher self. Maybe you have a relationship with God, maybe within your own spiritual practices. It's about your own relationship with the divine. And this new moon is going to bring you this opportunity. Because this is a spiritual new moon, many of you will be experiencing some sort of feelings of anxiety. And anxiety is all related to these changes that are happening. So it's important for you to decrease any external stimulation, such as too much coffee or any outside sources that may contribute to your overall state of anxiety. Alcohol, substances. Understand your balance, your ability to maintain this balance. Physical balance and emotional balance. This will help you to transition, to make through these changes smoothly. If you feel too tired or too anxious, understand what's going on and do whatever you need to do to avoid any external substances, as I mentioned, that make your anxiety worse. You are in control of this. Now, if you're dealing with anxiety, if you are dealing with all these unpleasant symptoms, what you need to know is you need to get out of your head, especially if you have difficulties falling asleep. Get out of your head. There's certain practices that you can do, such as grounding. This is so important. Physical exercise. Get out. If you are too much in your head, if you feel constricted on the inside, get out and take a walk in nature. Do something physical, running, sprinting, walking, biking, anything that gets your energy going. Keep it going. Keep it flowing. Every day physical exercise is really, really important. You don't have energy, you create energy. You make even 10-15 minutes a day. Do something, especially if you can go outside and enjoy nature, if you can breathe fresh air and do some kind of movement. Simple walking is a magical practice. This will help you to get out of your head and then make the most out of these changes, and you can feel much more balanced. You can feel much more centered and grounding. Because this is a spiritual new moon, for a lot of you, the flow of information and downloads of information happen when you are sleeping. In process of sleep, you go out of your body and you connect to these higher sources of information. And because you're a physical being on a physical level, you may not understand or recognize this information, and it may feel like something that is uncomfortable until you find a way to adjust it, until you find a way to deal with it. Now, that's all necessary for your life here in 21st century, as you are moving forward in your own evolution, in the evolution of the planet. Now you need to ground that feeling. You need to ground that information. And what do you do? As I mentioned, physical activity is going to be very important for this time. It's important every day, but especially in times when you're dealing with that spiritual information, which is a higher frequencies from the future coming in. Now you can also do meditations. Meditation is you silencing that voice, the chatter in your mind, in your brain. You can just say, wait, I'm gonna take 15 minutes of my time just to be. And you can work on your mantras. If you have a special mantra meditation that you love, do it. I do a hymn meditation. A hymn is your own angelic connection. By chanting the sound a hymn, you are awakening angelic energy within you. Every person has angelic energy. So I just say, I sit down and I repeat the mantra, a hymn in my mind for 10-15 minutes. And it re-energizes me, it adjusts me to higher frequencies, and I feel better. Also, of course, you can do breathing. Breathing is very, very important, especially during the time of spiritual new moon. Breathing, you can find your own rhythm. You can do a special pranayama meditation in whatever way you want to use your breath to re-energize your body, to clear your mind every single day, twice a day. Sometimes even more. If you're experiencing anxiety, this is a healing therapy. Doing every day these practices, they are so vital for you to stay in that flow of energy, so you can, it's all about being in the flow. Remember, the moon is a cycle, is the energy moving constantly, and you are riding on these waves of changes. The energy is changing, you are changing, and you're riding these waves along, and you move with ease. That's the purpose of your relationship with the moon, is to understand that every cycle is an opportunity to let go of the old, to connect to the new, and also to balance your own emotional self, to connect your inner world, to bring your own light, because new moon again is the possibility for you to discover your own light within yourself, to see how you glow on the inside, looking at the dark sky and thousands of millions and billions of stars, if there is such number. And you know that the light within you is much brighter than any star in the sky. That's it, you guys. That's all what I wanted to share with you for this upcoming new moon. I hope this information was helpful, and have the most amazing day on our beautiful planet Earth. Be well. I'll chat with you in the next video.